Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tuition insurance. When is it worth it? Pursuing a college education involves a significant investment. Case in point, the average annual tuition for public in-state four-year university is 10,740. Public four-year out-of-state university tuition averages 25,760 a year. Private four-year university charge is 38,070 US dollar on average based on college board data for the 2021 and 2022 academic year. But what happens if you send your child to college and they drop out? You might get a refund, but depending on when the withdrawal happens, it may not be the full amount paid for tuitions, fees, room and board, and other expenses. In fact, the entire amount may have to be forfeited. Tuition insurance can help protect against this situation. What is tuition insurance? Tuition insurance, also called tuition refund insurance, provides reimbursement coverage if a student suddenly withdraws from school for reasons outlined in a policy. This can happen if they experience medical or mental health issues, for example. Depending on the policy, tuition insurance can reimburse up to 100% of your non-refundable cost for the following if the student passes away or must leave school for a reason listed in the policy. Tuition expenses, academic fees, on-campus or off-campus housing expenses, excluding security deposits. Some policies may pay up to 100% of the money you lose in refundable fees, tuition, and housing expenses if the student withdraws due to illness or injury, but may provide 80% compensation if you leave school early due to a mental health issue. And then what does tuition insurance cover? Tuition insurance can cover reasons including illness, injuries such as sports injuries and vehicle accidents, students' death, tuition payers' death, mental health condition such as severe depression or anxiety. To make a claim based on medical condition, the student usually must have a doctor's recommendation to withdraw from school. And in the case of mental health issues, the student must be examined by a licensed mental health professional for benefits to apply. Tuition insurance plans also typically cover federally subsidized and unsubsidized student loans, non-extendable scholarships, and 529 college saving plans, says Mark Friedlander, spokesperson for the Insurance Information Institute. Pre-existing physical and a mental health condition are also typically covered as long as the student has not received medical care or treatment nor has experienced symptoms of the condition within 120 to 180 days before the first day of classes. The time frame can vary by state. But before one end, not all tuition insurance policies provide the same coverage. Some plans decrease or eliminate benefits for particular problems, such as if the student departs schools due to a mental illness. You'll want to read the fine print before buying tuition insurance. Also, look at the college refund policy. Exactly what percent of college cost do you stand to lose if your student leaves school? What does tuition insurance not cover? Epidemics and pandemics recognized by the World Health Organization and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are typically excluded from tuition insurance coverage, says Friedlander. However, some plans currently cover students who need to withdraw from school due to falling ill with COVID-19, although plans will not cover students who withdraw due to fear of contracting COVID-19. Friedlander adds, among other standards exclusion are participating in professional sporting events, taking part in a riot or civil disturbance, drug use, activities that involve extreme risk like a bungee jumping, skydiving, and scuba diving. John Fish, co-founder and CEO of Great Card and provider of tuition insurance, says tuition insurance is not a dropout protection. Do not expect coverage for students who choose to leave school for reasons outside of coverage term or who are failing academically, he says. And then who should get tuition insurance? Anyone who stands to lose a lot of money if a college student drops out and would suffer financially because of it should consider tuition insurance. And anyone who has reason to believe that their health condition may keep them from completing their coursework in a given semester should consider tuition insurance, says Melanie Hansen with Education Data Initiative. But if a health is a concern, understand a policy's pre-existing condition rules before buying it. And then how to get tuition insurance. Two national providers of tuition insurance are Card, which provides coverage underwritten by Allianz Global Assistance, which also sells travel insurance, AWG Dewar, which has policies underwritten by Atlantic Specialty Insurance Co., OBI National Insurance Co., and Intact Insurance Co. You usually must buy tuition insurance prior to the first day of classes. And then educational institutions often partner with tuition insurance providers to offer the insurance to their students and parents. Fees at Grad Card recommends first speaking with the school as a learning institution typically provides the best pricing and protection. You can also work directly with a tuition insurance company to get a quote and buy coverage. And then how much does tuition insurance cost? Tuition insurance costs about 1% of the total tuition cost according to the Insurance Information Institute. For instance, if you want $30,000 in coverage to match the cost of annual tuition, the total premium will likely be around like $300. But your premium could double if your school does not participate in a tuition reimbursement plan. The amount of the coverage you can purchase through a tuition insurance policy is flexible. For example, you could choose to insure a portion of the student's tuition or the entire amount for the semester or quarter. Friedlander says a policy typically covers the length of the current academic semester or quarter and needs to be renewed each subsequent semester or quarter for coverage to remain in effect. And then how much tuition insurance do I need? The exact amount a tuition insurance policy will reimburse varies by policy, and when a student withdraws impact reimbursement, your reimbursement will be based on the money you lost after any refunds provided by the school. Here's what to consider when determining what those costs are so you can decide how much tuition insurance coverage you need. Tuition, room and board, non-refundable fees for meals, parking, labs, student activities, books, supplies, scholarship, and grants that you would have to pay back if you withdraw yearly. The invoice you receive from your school may have line item with a total for non-refundable expenses. I think that's all guys information that I can share to you. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope this will help you guys to get through your problem. And don't forget to give like, comment, and subscribe to the channel guys. Bye bye, see you in another video.